Well, I mean, let's just get the elephant in the room out of the way. Just your status with the Kings, anything changed?
I have no control of what other people think or whatever people are circulating. My job is to get prepared for Boston, and we had a good practice today. I'm happy with the practice. Boston is playing at a great level, probably the best they've played in 2 years. Their win last night was pretty impressive. They kept coming after a team that thought they had them beat about 4 times and stole the game from them. It's really a gutty win by the Celtics.
You had conversations about your future with management?
Never had. I mean, again, I don't have any control over what other people are thinking or saying. And that's their storm. That's their. And my preference would be it wouldn't be there, but there's always energy today that once something gets out, it magnifies and grows and becomes a storm. That's not my storm, though. My storm is the Boston Celtics.
What's it like kind of being in limbo, I guess, and not knowing what's going on?
I don't think I'm in limbo. I think I got a hell of a challenge. A team has played damn well, probably its best basketball in the last 6 weeks. But if you want to overreact to the last 4 or 5 games, that's someone else's. Again, that's someone else's reaction, not my reaction. I think this team is still in a place that we can solve some problems and be good.
What do you guys were playing well 2 weeks ago?
10 days ago. 10 days 5-game win streak. And the only thing comes down to is every NBA season has scheduled parts that say, hey, this is a tough time. And since our beginning, our bad start, we've been a 500 team. We're still a 500 team.
I mean, as long as you've coached, how do you guard against your players overreacting? And I'm sure you're going to get...
Our players are good today. Our players were fine today. Our players, they're disappointed. No one likes losing. And I'm happy that they're disappointed. I'm happy that they're maybe angry and frustrated. But, today we got to let it go. And tomorrow we got to challenge ourselves to be ready for Boston. And then,
when you kind of think, we started out 1-7, and you guys were able to get going again. What type of things happened outside of just on the court, outside of the meeting you all had, that allowed you to get going after the 1-7 start?
The whole season, when you change a roster with 10 players, you're consistently trying to build better communication and better connection, and trying to get a commitment that's a winning commitment. Players question coaching, coaching questions players. That's what it's going to be. I mean, the truth of the matter is, I think this team has hung together pretty well through a lot of ups and downs this year. Our perseverance level has been maybe not A, but a B+. And when we play good teams, we usually play well. And our weaknesses have been home court intensity and maybe overlooking, a team with a bad record. But you didn't watch that film last night. Brooklyn played damn well. They made contested shots. And Lopez had a big game. Joe Johnson had a big game. We didn't have a really good matchup on Joe Johnson. When Rudy went down, we're kind of surprised. We lost that matchup a little bit.
Down in Mexico City, you had talked about you were just getting to learn about Rondo, what he's about. Since then, what have you seen about him that works?
I think Rajon's he's a challenge to coach from a standpoint. You're always talking the game with him because he knows the game. He's a very intelligent basketball player. Sometimes there's a little bit too much debate. And I think as a coach, I got to learn when to open that window up and when to close that window down. And I think that's kind of where we're at right now. He and I have been battling on a little bit on getting him to defend on more of a consistent possessions. last night I thought he was very good defensively for us. So made some random decisions that burnt us with the 3-ball, but I thought being aggressive is always something I would rather have than being passive.